purified. Naturally, the breath becomes more subtle because it is attached to the mind. Naturally, the sensation of the body becomes also more subtle because mind and body are interconnected. So the fourth attention, after isolating attention in the sense of isolating mind from defilements, is the attention of gathering the joy. She La Joy. She show the she. So, here you coming to more subtle stages of meditation, but not enough. The mind experiencing the joy still has to be investigated. You will be able to discover the subtle defilements, subtle tendencies to excitement, worry, subtle tendencies to sloth and torpor are still there. Why? Because it's not easy letting go. Only when you investigate clearly, I have been always emphasizing, when the object becomes subtle, you have to investigate it with more and more subtle mind to discover these tendencies of excitement and thinking which are still there. Even while you are experiencing very pleasant sensations in the body, you have to go on investigating with more and more subtle kind of attention. You will definitely discover these tendencies of sloth and torpor and excitement still being there. Get rid of these tendencies is not easy. So when you have investigated with more and more clarity, by discovering more and more subtle tendencies of the mind to defilements, you will be able then to learn to use the same effort on the mind as we have explained. So the clarity and relaxation will enable you neither to bring the mind to the object with too much effort or with too little effort. Your mind will start staying smoothly on the object. This is the condition where the investigation becomes more and more subtle and the mind just starts flowing on the object like on the ghee. Very, very smooth. Have you used the warm ghee? Very, the most smooth, purified butter. When you warm it up, becomes the most smooth object you can think of. The mind flows on the object in this way, like if the object was smeared with the purified butter. At this kind of situation, you can completely purify the mind, as we have explained. And you will be in the situation we have explained by the simile of the Ajaniya, of the Afghan horse, running by itself. You just don't need to tighten the I forgot the name, the reins. Don't need to loosen the reins, you just hold them the middle way and it runs by itself, because it has got the complete unity with the rider. It can, good horse can know the intentions of the rider. So the rider and the horse become one. So this is called the ultimate effort, the attention in the sense of ultimate effort. Chia Xin, Jiu Jin, Zui. When you have got the attention on the object in the sense of the ultimate effort, the mind runs smoothly on the object without bumps. Then comes the spontaneous presence of the mind on the object, and the mind just naturally slips into the state of samadhi. Chia Xin, Jiu Jin, Guo, Zui. The tradition of Yogacara is explaining the process of Vipassana on the same principle of these 7 attentions. But we will talk about it some other time. So you see the charioteer of the mind is the attention. The nature of attention will change as the nature of mind and the object are changing. So the awareness of the attention is inseparable from the awareness of the mind and the object. When you can understand this whole complex, then you can become an excellent charioteer. Excellent horse, excellent charioteer. Then you can go very far on your way to liberation of the mind from defilements. So the whole process of learning shamatha and vipassana is the training the charioteer to govern the horses skillfully. At first, you bring your mind to the object by force, because the practice of mindfulness and awareness has no firm foundations. So you are always frustrated. The mind is not, the charioteer is not skillful in driving the horses, so the mind has no pleasure. If it gets a pleasure, it will immediately go away, because the mindfulness and awareness is not established. Now, when the mindfulness and awareness starts growing up, the mind, as we have explained, immediately notices when it goes away from the object. Then it starts to learn to stay with the object, not by force, but by mindfulness. Then it starts, the horses starts running smoothly. They do not resist so much anymore. If you tighten too much your reins on the horse will always resist. But if you get feeling of the horse, if you get feeling of the mind, you can only get that feeling by mindfulness and awareness. Then the horse will start obeying you, because he knows you are understanding him. Then, when the horse obeys you, it will be easier and easier to drive him, because the horse understands the charioteer and the charioteer understands the horse. If the charioteer and the horse are quarreling, trouble. So, this condition, when you start understanding the horse and when the defilements arise, you can, by mindfulness and awareness, you find the appropriate measure to prevent them from staying. This is called bringing to the mind to the object with intervals. That means intervals of defilements. There is intervals in the sense of defilements appearing and going away. This is the process of growing in the power of mindfulness and awareness, and of learning the equal effort of bringing mind to the object. When you have succeeded in that, then comes the stage where there are no more defilements. The mind is brought to the object without defilements. This is a state of Jia Xin Jiu Jin Zui. When you are able to get used to it, then the samadhi, that is a state of spontaneous presence of the mind on the object. Not releasing the reins, not tightening the reins, spontaneously flowing of the mind and the object. If you become master of the science of samadhi, then you can learn to stay days altogether in this kind of state. So, 加油, 加油. That much for today.